Buenos dias. Happy Saturday. It's my Monday. I'm on my way to work. Check this out. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. That was $425 well spent. So, truck's running good. Got it fixed. It was the ignition coils, okay? A couple of ignition coils went bad on me, so I got off the hook with only a $425 bill for the repair, so it wasn't bad. It sure beats a $1,000 one like the last few have been, but she's still cheaper to keep her. It's running good, man. So it's my Monday. It's nice and gloomy out. It's supposed to be gloomy. Overcast half of the day, so that's cool with me because I do like the gloominess also, as well as the sun, but I don't like it when it's too hot either, okay? All right, gate, open up. So anyways, it's Monday for me. I slept pretty good. I still got like a knot or a pulled muscle or something in my, it's kind of like my hip. I guess it's my hip, actually. I thought it was my leg, but it kind of is right in between there. Still bothering me a little bit, so I'm still going to go to the gym on my lunch break and do the elliptical and see how that goes. If it seems to irritate it, then I'll just stop and wait. I'll have to halt working out. Well, I can still lift weights, my upper body, so I can still do that, I guess. So, yeah, nice bike, dude. So anyways, I'm feeling pretty good besides that. I slept good. Had a pretty good weekend. Didn't get chores done though. I did not get any chores done. So, not happy about that. Yesterday I ended up going for like a 3-mile walk in the middle of the day with my shirt off, so I got good vitamin D, got some sun on me, so that was cool. My day wasn't totally wasted. I didn't work out though, I just went for a walk. But had a pretty good weekend, minus the fact I didn't get chores done. But oh well, like I said in my other video, I'm not gonna stress about chores anymore. As long as I feel like I'm okay and I feel like I'm good, then I'm good. I'm not gonna trip, man. I'm done tripping on stuff. Not like tripping over it walking. I'm mentally tripping, okay? If it gets to the point where I'm literally tripping over stuff, yeah, then I need to do chores. But we're not there, so So, here we are, Monday. Back to the routine. It is what it is. Got to make the money. There's a lot going on with these immigration raids. And, I'm trying to look at that from both sides. I get it. I see both sides. And it just really everything boils down to two things in my view. Number one thing, it starts with the people that decided to come to this country illegally. That's the one point a lot of these news mainstream news media people, stations, they never say that, okay? They always just jump straight to everything else but that one thing where it starts. They made the choice to break the law, okay, and come to this country. They made the choice to cut the line, okay, to jump in front of people, get in front of and just disrespect the country that they're coming to. It's disrespectful. There's all these other countries out on this planet that does not tolerate that, okay? They will not tolerate that. Why should we? Oh, because they were here first? Well, who was there before them? That's what I thought. Native Americans. Okay, so that's an invalid excuse, okay? It's an invalid reason. Because they weren't here first, okay? Came from Spain. Hello. Spaniards. Spanish. Mexican. It's all the same. Alright? So, anyways, they always seem to forget or intentionally leave that part out. So, the point I'm trying to make is, it starts with that. They made the choice, or they were brought here. They made the choice to come here and bring their children here illegally, okay? It all starts with that one choice, okay? I feel bad for kids that were brought here by their parents illegally, or brought here by whoever illegally. I think there needs to be some kind of amnesty deal for them, for the kids that didn't make the choice, okay? But, then so there's that, people that made the choice, okay? They always seem to forget that. I forgot what the other one was because I'm driving. But anyways, they always seem to forget that, okay? And, some of the way that some of these ICE agents are conducting themselves, it's pretty sketchy, actually. I mean, if they're really like, they kind of have to profile people. They have to, because that's a majority of the people that are here illegally are Hispanics, man. And oh yeah, you can't, if I was an illegal in this country, I would probably take up the offer and take the money and take the trip back to where I came from, okay? But if you were brought here by your parents and you have nowhere to go back to because your parents are here, that's where a problem is, okay? I guess they can go back with their parents, yeah. But I think, a lot of the time they abandon whatever they had there, if they had anything. It's pretty dicey. I mean, it's messy, man. It's not an easy thing. It's just not an easy thing to deal with. I mean, because there's a lot of variables involved and a lot of messed up situations involved. I would say it's like half and half. Half the ones that came here illegally were getting away from messed up situations where they came from. And the other half just came here because they wanted the freebies, okay? Or whatever they could benefit by coming here. So, I don't know how they could make it easier for ICE to get these people. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just not there. I don't think there is an easy way to do that. I mean, they have to do what they have to do, man. I mean, and if you're still here, you have to make a choice to deport yourself and then give yourself a chance to come back some other time legally, or you stay and run the risk of getting grabbed by ICE and ruining your chance to come back legally. And if you're like a citizen of this country, legal, and you're Hispanic, it's not all Hispanics, there's other nationalities too that are here illegally. I'm just saying majority are Hispanics. And if you're a Hispanic and you're here legally, I suggest you keep your ID or your driver, whatever ID you have, keep that with you all the time and be ready to show it at all times, okay? Because I'm pretty sure if you have your ID on you and you show it to them, they're not going to take you. They're not going to take you, okay? They're not there for you. Well, if you impede their operations and you're a citizen, well, you know what? They can probably detain you or arrest you for that, okay? They're not going to deport you, though, if you're a citizen and you have your ID. They can't deport you. So, my advice is, if you're illegal, take them up on the freaking self-deport app. Start there, or call the number, whatever, and deport yourself, get the money, go back and figure it out and do it the right way. And you know, if you're a citizen and you're happen to be Hispanic and you're around illegals, you run the risk of getting caught up in the mess. And I suggest you keep your ID or driver's license with you, or whatever proof you have to prove to ICE that you're a citizen, and you'll be fine. I don't think they might detain you for questioning, but they're not gonna arrest you and deport you. I would say that's highly unlikely that that's gonna happen. So, you know, use a little common sense, and you should be fine, really. You know, I'm just saying, man, you know, that's my opinion. I'm gonna stick with it. But it's pretty crazy. And you know what? There was a judge, a federal judge, that put a hold on some of the operations. Not sure of all the details, but it's supposed to be for like 2 weeks. It'll probably get overturned once it gets moved on to the higher courts, because it's pretty technical and messy. But you know, I'm just kind of throwing things out from my point of view. I really don't know a lot about it, but from what I see, you know, it can be pretty messy, and it sucks. But it all boils down to the people first making the choice to come here legally. And that's what the second part was I was trying to think of earlier, is our previous leaders not doing their job. They didn't do their job. In fact, Joe Biden put a carrot on the stick for these people, invited them here illegally. And, you know, that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up. But you know what? It still boils back to the people that made the choice to come here and break our law and come in illegally. And if they were anywhere else, they wouldn't even be able to come in. Okay, they wouldn't even be able to come into this country illegally. And if they did, they would have been deported faster than they could freaking conjure up their first dump. Okay, so I just wanted to chime in a little bit on that. I have a hard time explaining myself sometimes, but you know, I feel bad for the whole situation. Really, I do. It sucks, man, and it sucks that they're coming from a country that just can't get they just can't get their shit together. What's wrong with Mexico, man? It's such a great country. Why are people coming here? Why? If it's that great of a country, make it really great and just stay there. Quit coming here and causing chaos with our country. You know, make your country actually great. If you support it that much, you want to come here and fly your flag, make your country great enough to where you can stay there and fly their flag. Okay? Don't bring that shit here. And you know what? Screw Joe Biden for doing what he did, man. That fool needs to be locked up. He's treasonous as hell. Old zombie. So anyways, I gotta go to work. Some of us have to work. I'm one of them. I'm a slave. And I'm gonna go slave. So if y'all have a good day, we'll catch you later.